Hi. So, my name is Ariel Green. I am currently a senior honors information systems major with a concentration in cybersecurity and a minor in computer science. I am the only one that I know who has an extremely long intro like that that's currently in the School of Business, with the exception of, I think, one person. So, I want to talk about why I decided to do that, why computer, and why business. Um, I think for me, whenever I stepped into any room or classroom or, coding lab or case study, I didn't simply go in, of course, with simply just the expectation of learning something and taking that away. That has always been the baseline when it comes to the expectation brought upon me by not only myself and my family, but I think something else that I also considered was, what implication would this have on the communities that I want to impact? I think for me, something I realized when I was in high school was that there were a lot of young people who looked like me and were as bright as me who simply did not have the resources to be educated on the world of technology and its implications. I don't think a lot of young Black people know about algorithms, financial algorithms, but that specifically pigeonhole them into a cycle of overspending. I don't think a lot of Black people know about the vulnerabilities that come with security and not understanding why it is so important to have the specific resources to protect your phone. A lot of people don't even have basic VPNs, and how that can perpetuate into giving a lot of your data up to companies that should not have your data. And so for me, it really came from a place of, how can I take what I know and bring it back to my community? I was also blessed with two amazing parents, one of them being an entrepreneur. And for me, I also saw very early on what self starting looks like. Um, I am someone who is loud. I am someone who is a yapper. That's what they call them these days. I am someone who is passionate, extremely passionate about the things that I do. And I think that for me, being able to cultivate a space where not only I get to impact someone else, but to get to watch myself grow is something that I need to do. So for me, I saw the world of specifically project management, but I think most importantly, creating my own cybersecurity firm focused on the development of women, um, security wise, especially I think Black women. In addition to that, focusing on elderly people who are the direct cause of a lot of this, or the direct consequence of a lot of this digital divide that we're seeing. Being able to help and impact them is something that's really, really important to me. Um, and I think with that, a lot of people will ask, well, how do you know that you can do something like that? Well, one, I can show you better than I can tell you. And two, I've already done very similar initiatives like this. Last year, I was the founder of the Wavemaker Initiative project, which focused on getting a lot of young Black and Brown people pre registered to vote. It was a nonpartisan project, perpetuated, or really, you know, grown by the election, of course. But I think that really catapulted me into the confidence needed to be able to know that the passion that I have can make severe impact. I registered over 200 people. Um, and yeah, and although I don't necessarily think that politics is something for me, I know that impact is, and I know that there are two facets, if not politics, that create change, and that is business and financial literacy and security, as well as technology, an ever changing and growing evolution. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I just want to say thank you to Thurgood Marshall College Fund, as well as the JP Morgan Chase group, for even considering me and watching this video. So I appreciate it. Have a good night.